In the 1970s, there were few missions and denominations in Nigeria who were involved in cross-cultural missions. But there were no Bible schools or theological institutions that were offering missions training. And even those who had such trainings were not interested in offering this training to those who needed it. And so in 1982, the Nigeria Evangelical Missions Association, NEMA, was formed with 9 member agencies. And one of the objectives of NEMA at that time was to create mission training schools and research centers where potential missionaries can get trained for cross-cultural missions. And since 1986, NEMI was formed through the efforts of Bill O'Donovan, who was an SIM missionary. At that time, he was a teacher in Kagoro, that's Ekwa Theological School in Kagoro. He shared the vision of cross-cultural missions with NEMA leaders, and this vision was bought into. He was appointed the first coordinator of the school, and NEMI began his first term at the Ekwa Theological Seminary in Kagoro. That was in 1986. And then NEMI continues running its training for 2 months in a year until 1988, when the training could run throughout the year. And since then, NEMI has been offering practical missions training to those who are called into such ministry. Initially, the school, like I said, started at Kagoro. The first 2 terms held at Kagoro, and later on, NEMI moved to a rented apartment, which is the United Missionaries compound, UMCA compound in Zaria Road, Jos. Then the training continued to run on from there. Several missionaries were trained from different mission agencies and church denominations. Then in the year 2000, NEMI moved to its permanent site in Minta community in Mr. Ali along Zaria Road, Jos. Today, NEMI has trained over 600 missionaries coming from different mission agencies and church organizations, both local and foreign. And several of these graduates are working in strategic locations in different parts of Africa. The NEMI curriculum is so robust because besides the classroom instructions and studies, there are other aspects of the training such as skills acquisition and missions practicum. There are interactions both within and outside the classroom, in the hostel, in the field of play, and also through learning visit. All of this put together makes the NEMI training robust and enriching. Talking about teachers, we have a cream of mission practitioners from different denominations and churches all across the country who come to NEMI to teach. Because the school cannot afford to have these teachers on a permanent basis, the courses are designed to hold for 5 days in a week so that teachers can come in, they can teach their courses for a week or 2 and then leave. Besides, we have a crop of experienced missionary team at the base that provides discipleship guidance for the trainees. Over the years, a lot of people have been to NEMI, they have been through the training, and they are working in they are actively involved in missions in different parts of the world today as a result of the training they have in NEMI. Like I said, the training is very practical. There are so many aspects of the training that informs, inspires, and engages the heart of the trainee or the participants. Then we also have we have a permanent site in Mr. Ali, like I said before, and that gives us an advantage. The training that NEMI runs is very, very practical and is very relevant in the African context. There are different training courses we offer. We have the Foundations Training for Cross-Cultural Ministry, which runs from January to December annually. And part of that 1-year training is 3 months skills acquisition. We give our trainees opportunities to have skills, because the places we are training missionaries for today, they are places where a missionary would need to have a skill to be able to gain access into those places, and also such skills will provide them with their own self-support rather than depending on the support from the headquarters. We also have the Bachelor of Arts in Intercultural Studies. This is a modular program that is strategically geared towards equipping those who are involved in ministry 100%, like pastors, missionaries, mission researchers, and those who are involved in ministry full-time. They are the ones that the Bachelor of Arts program is meant to equip. They can come on a modular basis twice in a year, in the months of May to June, and in the months of October to November, and this will run for 3 years. Our BA program is affiliated to Bethany International University, Singapore, and affiliation at the local scene is being processed at the moment. Then we also have the en route training. The en route training is actually an intensive training program, which is concise, which is informative for those who are about to go to the mission field, but they cannot afford 1 year at a stretch for missions training. The en route is concise in the sense that some bits and pieces from the 1-year foundations training have been brought together so that the trainees can have opportunity to have exposure to different trainings and different programs before they go to the mission field. And then we have the online training, which we are developing and which is soon going to be available for those who are Christian professionals from different walks of life, because it equips them on how to turn their day-to-day work to serve God in their various places of work. That is the Walking Your Way to the Nations program that NEMI is putting together. So all of this is geared to make sure that training, missions training, is available to the people of God, to the body of Christ, all from different parts of the country. So no one would say, oh, I can't come to Jos. That is why we have the online training. And our fees are very, very affordable. So I would like to encourage you, if God has called you into cross-cultural missions and you are looking for a place where you can be equipped, where you'll be given practical missions training for you to engage the mission field, I would like to encourage you to come to NEMI. Call on us or write us or check us up on our website, and then you can get more information about missions training.
I'm Stephen Shomide. I reside in Niger State at NEMI. I work with Cave Missions at Mina. God led us to come to Niger State since 1996, and we have been there. And our work is mainly church planting. We are a church planting ministry, and we have been working among the Bauchi people, the Wura people, the Kambari, the Dukawa people. I've had the privilege to do short-term missions at Gambia, and God has been faithful. God has been faithful. Well, NEMI is my family. I passed through NEMI since 2001 when Reverend Shegun Adekoya was the principal. And ever since then, every year I come to Jos, and I must reach NEMI before leaving Jos. So my work has changed ever since I passed through NEMI. Since I passed through NEMI and went back to my work, God really helped me through the training I got from NEMI. Without mincing words, I really want to appeal to the apex leaders of the denominations in Nigeria, the Nigerian church, mission leaders, and other institutions that are evangelistic in nature to rally around NEMI. NEMI has produced a lot of missionaries who are doing well. Many of them have been doing the work in darkness in ignorance before they attended NEMI. And NEMI is a central body in Nigeria. It's a neutral ground for training missionaries that will not be biased, in grooming missionaries. We have several denominations and mission organizations. They have their various training institutions or mission school of missions. But NEMI is very unique in the sense that they are not biased in grooming and raising missionaries. And one feature that is very important, that is very strategic in the training of NEMI, is that NEMI gives students the opportunity to have field experience before returning back to their ministries where they came to acquire or to learn at NEMI. So NEMI is very important. So I will appeal to our leaders. For you, if you are hearing me, if you are watching me, I want to appeal to you to please support NEMI. NEMI needs your support. NEMI is understaffed and NEMI is underfunded. NEMI needs a lot of funds. If you pay a visit to NEMI, you will be moved with compassion to know that yes, there are things needed on ground in NEMI.
My name is Bola Oluwole.
State. Pastoral in 2012.
FTCM September 2018 set. I was also once a trainer in NEMI. I'm currently the admin secretary of NEMA headquarters, Referee Jos. While in NEMI, I enjoyed an environment that aids and helps spiritual growth, and the multicultural setting of NEMI is a great blessing to my work today at NEMA headquarters. In NEMA, I interact with people and leaders from different cultures, both locally and globally. And from what I took away from NEMI in human relations, this is a blessing to my work. NEMI is unique and indeed dynamic with wonderful curriculum and amazing facilitators. Therefore, I encourage you to be a part of what God is doing in NEMI and from NEMI to the world. Thank you.